Well, Peter Newman is a professor of sustainability at Curtin University. He's also a member of an international panel on climate change, and he's joining us now from Perth in Australia. Professor Newman, very good to have you with us on the programme. So first up, just your assessment then of the draft agreement that we've seen.
Yes, it's definitely some progress. There's a lot still in play. There's going to be another announcement in about an hour. And we could see an end to everything there. We're not sure, but I think it's probably likely to keep going for a longer period because they're not quite there. But nevertheless, it's definitely looking better. There is clearly some resolution. I love the fact that they're talking about fossil fuels. This is honesty. This is what it's all about. So let's hope it does keep going. It's small steps, but we're getting there.
Yeah, and you mentioned fossil fuels, of course, Australia being a huge user of coal. What will have been put in then, do you think, into this draft agreement that the Australian government can perhaps get behind in terms of phasing out the use of coal?
Yeah, look, Australia is not a great user of coal. It's a big exporter of coal, so we make a lot of money out of it. But we are rapidly changing to the use of solar in our own system. So that's what is happening around the world. And we do have to see that it is cheaper and better to get rid of coal now. And Australia needs to adjust to that in its economy and start exporting green items, green hydrogen, green renewable power, green minerals. So these are the kind of things that we are aiming to do and need to get going on it. So world agreements like this help to set that up. They really push the new economy. We don't really need to be exporting all this coal, and in reality, certainly the world does not need it.
Now, I presume that the Australian economy can survive without the export of coal. And it's all about economics, isn't it, Professor? Because there is money that's been promised that hasn't been delivered to developing nations. There's money for the transition to these green technologies. I mean, I've seen some people this morning calling for an open wallet in terms of paying for all of this. Do you think that the money is going to be agreed?
I think there will be quite a lot more money than we thought just a few days ago. And that finance is only part of the world's finances. There's $170 trillion of private finance being put into climate change related projects, net zero projects. So there's a lot of money coming. And there's a lot of opportunities for any country that wants to get its act together and start investing in the infrastructure and the production of these new systems and products. So developing countries will need more help in that, but it's not without having a regard to the economy. It is really, it is the next economy, and it's rapidly appearing. So they need to get help in that, and the world needs to help provide that. And it's not hard to see that this is what is going to be emerging quite quickly. It's only really those countries like Saudi Arabia and I'd have to say my own country that are trying to slow it down a bit, because the exports that we've got, we're not too keen to get rid of them too quickly. But that's the reality. They must go quickly, and the world must adjust.
Absolutely right. Okay, Professor Peter Newman from Curtin University, appreciate your analysis. Thank you.